Hello and welcome back to Art Therapy with Jen. Today I have a confession to make. I bought a couple magazines. Yes, I went to the store. They were on the rack and I bought them. I was at my local grocery doing some shopping and I always forget and pass up the little magazine rack. It's up toward the front in the corner there, and I was like, well, I'm just going to mosey on over there and see what's over there. And I had these two like special single issue magazines, and I just wanted to share them with y'all because I think it has some interesting images. I just flipped through them real quick and picked them up. I found out after the fact that these were about half price on Amazon than what you would pay off the stand at the grocery store, from what I found, especially this one. I think this one has been reissued kind of year after year. So I just kind of wanted to flip through these with y'all, for my inspiration and just to show y'all these type of little special edition magazines, because I usually just get mine on, free offers or through, library sales or things. And I always forget that there's, every once in a while these really neat, like special edition ones come out that can be really special. So did I say special enough times? And this is a little different. I'm not going to be harvesting them today. I'm not quite ready to rip and mangle them up yet. Harvest them for the images. Now I'm just kind of keeping them for a little while. I kind of want to dive into some of the things. There's some interesting things I like to read about in here. And I think for the moment, they're really serving me as a way for me to just kind of flip through and get crazy inspired when I hit like a block, if that makes sense. So they will eventually be harvested, but for now, we're just going to keep them intact. So especially what I paid for them, but from now on I'm going to see them, and then I may hop on Amazon and buy them off of there. Like, you can search for they call it single issue magazine on there, and you can kind of see there's a bunch of different ones. Like Life has done a bunch, like for Rolling Stones, certain decades, war images, whatever, what have you. So I thought, I have other like magazine harvest videos, but I got these. I was like, oh, we're in spooky season. We got to jump on and do this. So I'm not going to be talking about like the articles and stuff on here. Just purely going to be flipping through to kind of see what type of images are in here, so that if y'all see them, you might want to pick them up and flip through them real quick at the store and see. So let's start with this. Life's the Most Haunted Places, Creepy, Ghostly, and Notorious Spots. These are really great too if you can find like especially at library sales or even at bookstores. Sometimes they'll have coffee table books of photography of things like this. This I think is the newest. Yeah, it says a reissue of a special edition. So there are like older editions of this out there. This one says display until December 17th, 2021. So this one should be on the shelves for a while. Oh, look at the back. Yes, look at it. I'm really excited. Like, I've just kind of flipped through it, but we're really going to dive into these images. Oh, y'all, look at this first page. I mean, you could do some spooky goodness with this. Look at this door here. The hand. Oh, man. Dolls hanging in a tree. Be still my heart. Ghastly, U.S. and Canada. Just these images here. Oh, I love this. I have a feeling like in a collage page, this would have a very interesting story. What is this? This is Alcatraz. Okay. Well, it already has an interesting story. But in my ignorance, it has a different story. Just wonderful images like this. The Psycho House, Ed Gein Farm. Oh, I remember him. I'm a true crime junkie, so we're not going to talk about that. This paper is really nice quality, though. It's not quite as good as like Garden and Gun or Magnolia Journal, but it's pretty darn good. So, where Rosemary's Baby was born. Oh, just look at this house here. Look at you could do some really neat Halloween projects with this. The Edgar Allan Poe house. It's just so inspirational. See, he's like walking down. This is New Orleans. Beautiful. I would love one day when I win the lottery and I don't have to go to work all the time and I can just travel freely and all that. I would love to just like go down and go around and take pictures of like these old gothic type. Where's that? Where it's at? Where did I leave it? Like this, like these old gothic cemeteries and stuff. I love like cemetery imagery and things. This is so cool with her walking up to the tree there. Oh, look at this. How neat. A newspaper clipping. And then right here, the Fearsome Fort, the Stanley Hotel. I mean, just look at this imagery. Oh, look at these cars. Yes. Now that brings me back to my childhood. Riding in that big boat of a Plymouth. I think once I do harvest this magazine, every page will be used. So I feel better. Like, I think my money was well spent. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. And like with me, like I talk with Collage. Oh, this is the Queen Mary. In my brain, I'm not looking at, ooh, well, hello, darling. How are you? We need to get one of them stiff brushes and kind of clean some of that gunk off you, dear. But like with me, it's like inspiration for a different story. So like Easter Island, if I use it in a page in my head, it's no longer Easter Island. It's something else, if that makes sense. Got the... Gosh, look at these beautiful images. He needs some water. Mummies. Oh, how. Like that just evokes so many things. Gosh, where gods are made. Oh, man. More dolls. What is with them and the creepy dolls? Like that is honestly creepy. I love it. Fatal Shores. Whoever was their photographer is awesome. Oh, look at this tree. Don't you just imagine that, like, something old world or magical just lives in there? Oh my goodness. How neat. I don't know about this tie, but it does seem like there's a story there. We got shoes. The Lost Temple. Oh, with these monks down here. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. The Other Earthly Inn. I think that is really inspiring to me. I may have to remember that for future ideas. The Unearthly Inn. Just that phrase right there really jumps off to me. Like I said, I'm not ready to tear this magazine up yet, because it's just, for me flipping through it, I'm just getting so much good, like, I don't know how you say it, it just really inspires me. That's another thing I really recommend. Like if you have times where you're just feeling down or you just can't get that spark that you have when you journal sometimes, make it like a little box or even just like a little notebook, or heck, do like some type of glue book. And it doesn't have to be something that makes a page, just something that you can pull out and you can just kind of flip through and you're just like, yes, we got this. This gets me in my like creepy dystopian mood. I also have pretty pages too. I do have like pretty like floral pages and things, but this, I love this type of imagery. It just, to me, it just evokes so many stories and things. Oh, Dracula. That's an interesting historical story if you read that. Dracula and what was the other? Was it Madame? Is it Bovary? Am I thinking of the wrong person? The like countess that was kind of like the female Dracula or whatever. Oh, I can't think of it. Like I said, it's just, oh. What is this? This is wonderful. I can't understand. Tell me more. I still cannot understand. Tell me more. Beautiful. Tower of London. Ooh, that's, oh, this video is just going to be me making noises. I apologize. Oh man, how wonderful. Just such rich images, and it's like even neat, like even more neat that these are real places. These are not CGI. These are not like, these are real actual places that look like they're straight out of a fantasy, if that makes sense. Ooh, that's haunting. Nice. Uncanny, unearthly Africa. Oh man, look at those. See, that's a real place, and it just looks like pure magic. The German ghost town. Oh man. Pyramids of Giza. But see, they have like all these different special editions. They got, for years, Maryland, Wizard of Oz, D-Day, Manson, all these things. Oh, so cool. So now, let's dive into this one. This is ghost hunting. I'm guessing it's these two people, like it's their magazine. Professional ghost hunters Amy Bruni and Adam Berry investigate haunted locations across the world. So I guess this is like their magazine. That house is cute. Look at that. They got is that an air conditioning they got held up with a pole? I respect it. I mean, even this first image, I think we're in for a treat in this one as well. So, and I don't know that much about ghost hunting and everything. I've had friends that have been really into it, and I watched ghost hunters back in the day, which I forget their names and everything, but they were like Roto-Rooter plumbers by day and ghost hunters by night and weekend. And I used to watch them. And I mean, I live in a house that's very old, and I've experienced things that I can't explain, but I kind of see it as this. I don't have a strong feeling one way or the other. I do think there are things that are very difficult or impossible to explain that can happen, but it's not something that causes any like fear or anxiety in me. Like, what was it? Like, I've always gone by what my dad's always told me. He's like, it ain't the dead ones you got to worry about. So I'm more worried about things that sinister, alive people do than I ever would be about someone who is, passed on or what have you. I do find it interesting though, because I think it's integral to like a history of a place. I think you learn a lot about it, and then there is like this whole idea of, I've always thought fascinating in stories and things, like if someone were to pass and in anger or in a very unjust way, where does that energy go? I don't know. It's something to think about, but I don't really think strongly one way or the other. But I do find it fascinating. I always love reading about different things, different viewpoints, and I find it fascinating. So look at this first page though, y'all. Oh, so pretty. Oh, this ceiling though. I want it. Beautiful wood ceiling. That's another thing. Give me some natural wood, buddy. I'm your friend. So here they are. I guess the ghost hunters featured in this. Okay, so they have, it was Sci-Fi's reality competition series, Ghost Hunter Academy, that initially brought us together. Okay, so they have like a TV show. I'm not going to read into their stuff, because I think if you want to read the magazine, dive in, go purchase the magazine. Ooh, look at these doors. So pretty. So it looks like this magazine is going to have a mix of real photographs with maybe some pretty stuff put on top of it there. Ooh. Who is this? Bigfoot. Okay. That looks like me when I crawl out of bed in the morning. Oh my goodness. How wonderful is this? This old like seance-y type video or type picture. So cool. Oh my goodness, this image with the little teddy bear in the wheelchair. Love. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice. Great. Oh, look at this with like the hand. This magazine though. I love it. These shadows. So inspiring. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I mean, what do y'all think his story is? What do y'all think? He's magnificent. These wonderful, like, textures there. I'm interested to kind of read what that thing is, I guess, in this type of world. Really neat old pictures. How neat. So these, it kind of has, like, where they've kind of played with the pictures a bit, I guess. That is going to be a pain in the butt to clean up that broken chandelier there. Well, hello, friend. We need to get you some moisturizer. You're looking rough. You're looking parched. Oh, how cool is this image? This paper's pretty good quality, too. There they are. Looks like his eyes got messed up in that print. Hold on. Yeah, it looks really like haunting. I don't know if y'all can see that. Like, in the printing, there's something weird with his eyes. That's kind of creepy. Ooh, little footprints on the slats. Ooh. I just love it. I don't know if y'all get the same, like, excitement when you're flipping through and you see an image, you know, that you know you're going to use and you love, and you just pick it and you're like, ooh, want it. That's kind of how I feel. I'm like a kid in a candy store, which I guess I can't have candy now. I'm like a woman in a beef jerky store. Oh, love me some jerky. Look how haunting. And the words are really good too. I'm not really getting into the words because, like I said, it's just kind of seeing images. Because this is a current magazine. I don't really want to be like talking about all the content they have in there. Oh, beautiful. These lights through the trees. Oh, just so haunting. I almost want to take imagery like this and kind of juxtapose it with like one side being these creepy images and the other side being like full on live, laugh, love. Maybe someday. These images, just to have a contrast. I like both of them. There's my car right there. Sometimes I like making pretty inspirational pages, but I really like to dive into at times the is that like back in the old days? Yeah, the ectoplasm thingy that they had in old photographs. See, it's a lot of historical stuff. But I really like to dive in sometimes with collage into, you know, more deep thinking things, or just playing around with darker themes. I know the YouTube algorithm hates it, as I've learned with my dystopian series, but I don't really care. I'm having fun with it. This ain't I don't make my living on YouTube. I don't even make enough like to buy the glue that I use for my pages on YouTube, so I just post whatever I like and whatever inspires me. And yeah, I don't worry about trying to do something that has mass appeal, and it'll appeal to who it's meant to appeal to. So this is beautiful. The swings. Oh, these little, so cool. So neat. Now these are, I need another awesome one to pop. Oh, it's a doggy. Hello, doggy. Animal spirits. Lord, I hope my cats don't haunt me. You know how many of them critters be up in here by the... I mean, they wouldn't fit in my little house. How cool. Ooh, there we go. Look at this hand. That would be a fun image on its own. Or could you imagine like a fussy cut, or cut this part out? Oh, there's so many possibilities for a page right there. So these are legends from around the world. He looks like he would be in like a 1980s anime. Like a one of the villains. You think you can beat me? Well, you have not seen my true form. No. Oh, that's neat. They did such a good job creating these photos. Look at this. Wonderful. His hands, are they turned? No, I guess they're not turned the wrong way. He's like, bleh, bleh. Oh, he's an incubus. Got the Zhongxi. Oh, the Kuchisakeona. She's terrifying. She's legit terrifying. Like her whole story and everything. I'm kind of familiar with her. We got another one. He's like, bleh, bleh. Oh, nice. Amazing. So many stories could happen there. Oh, man. And this bat. The hands on the railroad tracks. I think you got shafted in the form that you had to take afterwards, buddy. You just like floating hands. That can't be a easy life to live. Probably the most terrifying of them all, if this is a little girl ghost. Oh, and it's in Savannah, Georgia, so it's not too far from me, too. Great. Well, I'm very inspired now, and I feel like journaling some, but like I said, I'm going to hold on to these for a while and kind of use them to flip through as inspiration until it just feels like it's time to use them in collages. But I just wanted to give you all an idea of maybe some more things that are out there, especially the spooky things. I know I mostly have always used like fashion magazines and home decor magazines. That's what's most readily available. So something like this is really unique, and especially for those of us that like to kind of dive into the kind of darker side sometimes. So it's really fun. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's something a little different because I'm not actually like ripping up or anything, but I hope y'all found it inspiring like I did. And yeah, I'm gonna go put these on my special place on the shelf where I can grab them, and I'm gonna get to gluing some stuff down. I feel like I'm ready to jump on and do my next chapter in my dystopian journal. Alright, well, thank y'all so much for hanging out this morning with me, and I will see y'all soon with another video. Bye, guys.